Hey y'all, it's Kim. So I happened to be going through Instagram. I didn't even realize this was happening, but apparently some of these senators uh, are protesting at the Capitol. It says after Senator Cory Booker celebrates sitting on the Capitol steps for 12 hours straight, what do you think he accomplished? I just put on there deep vein thrombosis or DVT. This is that dazed look. He accomplished nothing like he normally does. He says, I don't sit on my ass for 12 hours. A liberal protester, non binary, ethical figure, an idiot's guide to communism, whatever that is, I don't even know. I got hormone blockers, a pacifier, and then I guess it's supposed to be a rainbow butt plug, I guess, maybe. And then nothing. Yeah, you really are a bunch of useless retards doing useless retard stuff. And then to make America great again, sit on your fat ass for 12 hours, the Democrats. Instead of trying to do anything good for America, they'd rather go here and sit for 12 hours. And then, oh no, this meme is getting a workout today. Girl, you know it's true. This is Millie Vanilli. I don't know if you'll remember them from the 90s, 80s, and 90s. Says Cory P. Bag Booker. What's his secret? The filibusters just let it flow. Ew. Gross. Mm. Have you accepted government as your personal savior? These are pretty good, ma'am. These are pretty good. It said, did the Democrats really give it to Trump? No, they sat on their ass for 12 hours. Um, Same as his filibuster. Yeah. Why are you always sitting around in your ass? I went Democrat. These memes are pretty freaking funny. It says Mark safe from sitting on my ass for 12 hours pretending I'm helping people today. Yep. In all fairness, Democrats sitting on their asses for 12 hours a day is less destructive to the country than actually doing anything. True, I'd rather them sit and let them get fat or whatever. It says sitting on their asses doing nothing is what these $2 store Obamas do best. Wow. 12 hours of not screwing anything up. It's true. Democrats are a bunch of cringy, violent nutcases. He looks like he accomplished getting even fatter. Oh, it says silly vanilli. Boy, you know it's true. Yeah, gross. Ew. If you don't know who Millie Vanilli is, just in case, let's see here. Uh, One of the guys actually, I think, unalived himself. It's these two guys right here. It's like Rob and Fab or something like that. But turned out they were actually not singing the songs. So, you know. Well, let's see. Booker and Jeffries together accomplished absolutely nothing, which is exactly what Democrats excel at. Almost half of what he accomplished with this 24-hour Senate speech. So half of zero equals zero, total waste of time and oxygen. As much as his grandstanding Senate speech did, nothing. And then Senator Booker accomplished showing us all sitting there that his body is just as fat as his mouth. He definitely looks slimmer standing. Sitting down shows the way, even wearing all black. LOL, he looks like Senator Humpty Dumpty. He has alleviated the smells or elevated, excuse me, the smells of preparation age. Cory Booker accomplished what the Democrats are famous for. Nothing. His butt is probably sore from sitting on the concrete. That's all I can really think of. A courageous stand by Booker, who has participated for years in the failing federal government. This and stop calling me dollar store Obama. But speaking of protests, So it says, Dem Governor Pritzker, never in my life have I called for mass protests, for mobilization, for disruption, but I am now. These Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. And then it says, I warned before the election the left is planning the BLM riots 2.0. It's coming. So just be prepared. It says Senator Booker protested Trump on Capitol steps for hours, joined by Jeffries. Post protest polls show Dems' approval fell from 21% to 19%. Oh, so this did absolutely nothing. It says Democrats are holding a 10-hour protest on the Capitol steps, voicing their views against the Trump administration. They've anchored this as a moral moment in America, with leaders like Hakeem emphasizing the significance beyond just politics. They're committed to staying put. Okay, I mean, you can waste a Sunday there. That's cool. New Yorkers are out protesting most. Okay, it says people love us. New Yorkers are out protesting the most inhumane administration ever. We refuse to bend. We refuse to sit by and let Trump. We must keep robbing us blind. Hands off our Social Securities, hands off our Medicare, Medicaid, etc. New York hates you. Dim Voice One, Dims United. Okay, more protests. Live happening now. Democrat protesters are yet again out in Los Angeles, California. Democrats are rallying their troops with the megaphone. They're calling to organize and make all of America ungovernable. This is not protesting. This is calling for chaos. Well, it probably ain't going to work too well for these guys, but whatever. Keep going. These are obviously DNC and Soros paid protesters. Protests in Democrat cities are escalating, and legacy media isn't helping. Some even seem to be egging it on. Leaders take action before it turns violent again. What do you think? Oh, this is from November 7th, 2024. Oh, this is February 17th. So this has been a while back. I just wasn't sure when these were done, but this was 22 hours ago. Let's see if there's anything else on these stupid protests. This is November 7th. That's what we just saw. April 27th, Dem media is fake, Dem polling is fake, Dem votes are fake, Dem rallies are fake, Dem protesters are fake, Dem grassroots is fake, Dem donations are fake. The entire Dem apparatus is fake. All propped up by our money launderer, from USAID to NGOs, back to Dems to Act Blue. It's all a scam. Let's see here. Let me get this out of my way. And then, oh, this is March 3rd. I'm not worried about that. February 8th. So they've been doing this for a while anyway. Yeah, let's see. That was 7 hours ago. This is, I never knew he was a lard ass. A whole bunch of trash talking, that's all. And maybe a hemorrhoid from sitting on concrete for 12 hours. I didn't realize how overweight he is until this video. He needs to talk with it. RFK. Oh my goodness. Proving he's a visionless dimwit, stupid theatrical grandstanding that does nothing for their constituents. Can we lock him up? I thought that is what we did to people who protested the Capitol. Zip, zilch, nada, Marxist fool. Next. Democrat desperation and confirmed insanity. Democrats don't know how to establish policy because they don't have productive policy. They can only push schemes of agenda in the direction they deem necessary to wrest power, regardless of exposing utter hypocrisy and lies. And nothing, but that's normal for the do nothing Dems, unless of course it involves stealing taxpayer dollars. They're always up for that. Let's see. I just want to see what else, because I put in Dem protests, I think. Oh, that was so dumb. That he's fat. Anyway, I just don't know how these people have this much time on their hands to do this stuff. I mean, you gotta find something else to do, my goodness. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. It's just ridiculous. They just keep protesting, keep protesting. One of these days, something's going to really pop off and it's not going to end well for them. But hey, whatever. Keep pushing because you're going to undermine the votes of the 77 million who, for the most part, probably value the Second Amendment. I'm just saying, I'm not threatening. This is just the reality. But keep pushing, keep trying to undermine our vote, and see what happens. It's not going to end well for them. But anyway, y'all have a good afternoon. Talk to y'all later. See ya. Bye.